Hello and welcome back to IXL tutorials. This is Mr. Duffick, and today we are doing IXL S3, which is finding the area of parallelograms and triangles. So the entire IXL is just going to give you a series of parallelograms and triangles. And the formula for finding the area, again, the area is just all of the space on the inside. The formula for triangle is 1/2 base times height, or just base times height over 2, as a lot of my students like to say. And for parallelograms, you're just going to multiply the base times the height for other shapes. I just typed in area of shapes on Google Images and a bunch of different formula sheets come up. So I just wanted to point that out. So there's, if you ever need a formula for something, you can just type it in. The internet is a wonderful resource. Okay, so right here we have parallelogram, area equals base times height. It has a nice little diagram. And then triangle is 1/2 base times height. So base times height. Let us do it then. Okay, so we have a triangle here, and we're going to do 1/2 base times height. So our base is 6, and our height is 3, so 6 times 3 is 18. And then half that, or 18 divided by 2, is going to be 9. So 9. Okay, what is area? So this is a parallelogram. We're going to do just base times height, so 7 times 6 is 42. What is the area? 10 times 9 is 90. What is the area? The base times the height is going to be 240. And then half that, because 1/2 base times height, right? Half of 240 is going to be 120. Okay, parallelogram, 14 times 14, or 14 squared. Let's go to the calculator. That's going to be 196. Okay. What is the area? 13 times 12 and then divided by 2. Well, you can always go to a calculator just like I did. We'll do 13 times 12. And then we can divide that by 2. And that's going to be 78. 78. Okay, so you get the idea here. Now, just because you have a triangle like this that's kind of slanted doesn't mean you still don't do 1/2 base times height. So do 14 for the base times the height of 15 and then just divide it by 2. Okay, here, triangle has a base and a height of 9 and 10. What's the area? 90 divided by 2 is 45. Okay, we're going to skip some more here. Okay, so just like the other two IXLs, once you get to the higher level, they start to give you problems where they give you the area and you have to find one of the missing sides or lengths. So they give you an area of this parallelogram as 247, and they give you the height of the parallelogram as 19 meters. So it's asking you to find the length of the base. So it's just working backwards. So what times 19 is 247? Okay, another way to think about that is what is 247 divided by 19? So we'll go up here. We'll go 247 divided by 19. Again, just working backwards here. And that's going to be 13. So we'll type in 13 as the length of the side. And there we go. Okay, a triangle has an area of 40 square meters and a base of 10. What is the height? Okay, well, remember the area is 1/2 base times height. So immediately we're going to multiply the area by 2, so it's 80, and then we're going to divide 80 by 10. So 80 divided by 10 is going to be 8. So the height is going to be 8 meters. There we go. What's the missing length? Same deal here. Remember, this is a triangle, so it's 1/2 base times height. And if you couldn't quite follow the last one, what you can do is you could always write this out algebraically to make it make more sense. So we'll do that now. So we have the area of a triangle as 1/2 base times height, or base times height over 2. Okay. And now for the area, we have 72. So I'm not going to use any units here. I'm just going to plug in the numbers. 72 equals 1/2. The base is 16, and then times the height which is going to be C. C is our height, right? That's the one we're missing. So what I did last time is I just multiplied both sides by 2 to get rid of this 1/2. Okay, you don't have to do that. As you can see, if you write it out algebraically like this, you can combine the 1/2 and the 16 over here. So if you do that, we end up with 72 equals 1/2 times 16, or just half of 16 is 8. So we're left with 8 multiplied by h. Okay, and then to get the h by itself, we'll divide both sides by 8. Okay, so all we are left with is 72 divided by 8, which is 9, equals h, or c. It's our height, right? So this is going to be 9. So this is going to be 9. So we're going to plug that in. Do 9. And that is correct. Okay, so when in doubt, just write it out algebraically. You should probably be doing that anyway if you're struggling. So that's where I'm going to end the video, I believe. Let me see. Oh, one more. Just like the other two, at the end, they're going to give you two shapes, and they're going to ask you which one has the greater area. So you'll find the area of the first shape, then the area of the second shape, and choose this one. So we can do this one real quick. Looks like these are both triangles, so both 1/2 base times height. So our first triangle is, let's see, 12 times 17 times 1/2. So I'll take half of 12, so it's 6. So 6 times 17 is going to be 102. So this has an area of 102. Over here, again, 1/2 base times height. I'm going to take half of the 18, so it's just 9 times 10. That's 90. So this has an area of 90, whereas this has an area of 102. So 102 is larger, so we're going to select that one, and that is correct. Okay, that is where we're going to end the video now. Take care, stay safe, and tune in next time for more IXL tutorial videos. Goodbye.